Hello, friends. I'm Gad Kenar Kissinger. As a president of the Israeli Centre of the ITI, and on behalf of our partner organization, the Institute for Jewish Theatre, its director, Mr. Moti Sandak, and its chairman, Dr. Shmuel Atzmon-Wirtzer, I welcome you to this brief presentation of the Israeli theatre and our centre's activities. The Israeli theatre is lively, energetic, and inventive, especially the independent scene, even during the COVID-19 period. The Israel Drama, the international exposure of Israeli theatre, is an annual event to which we invite artistic directors and dramaturgs from various centers of the ITI. If you missed it this year, regard yourself as invited to next year's thrilling edition into the famous Israeli hospitality. The Israeli theatre preserves the most traumatic tragedy in the history of the world and the Jewish people, the Holocaust, in awareness of its current ramifications, deploying for this purpose modern and postmodern theatrical approaches such as used in the Eichmann project by Lilach Deckel-Avneri and her Pathos Matos group. Through this project, says Lilach, we wanted to explore questions of morality, of obedience, of our own responsibility as citizens and artists. The Israeli theatre serves also as a voice of the collective conscience, such as in The Admission by Moti Lerner, investigating with Jewish and Palestinian actors the atrocities done against the Palestinian population. During the pandemic period, we encouraged the show to go on through the Lilliputian stage of Zoom, from Plato's Feast to a dramaturgical test reading of Danny Menken's Little Town. On January 19, 2012, at the Villa Wannsee in Berlin, on the site and the date of the infamous Nazi convention that planned the final solution of the so-called Jewish problem, we launched the Theatre Online Collection, the greatest worldwide collection of audiovisual documentation of the creativity of Jews before, during, and after the Holocaust. Ms. Irina Bokova, the former General Director of Unesco, has given her and Unesco's blessing to this project, and the 33rd World Congress in China 2011 has granted the ITI's auspices.
Ich habe zu Hause ein blaues Klavier und kenne doch keine Note.
On the 150th birthday jubilee of Else Lasker-Schüller, the greatest lyrical poetess in the German language in the 20th century, the Institute for Jewish Theatre published her plays in Hebrew, edited by Moti Sandak, the first non-German collection of her plays ever. As a sequel, we organized at Tel Aviv University a conference and exhibition on Else Lasker-Schüller's theatrical work. The conference ended with a staged reading of Else Lasker-Schüller's phantasmagoric play Ich und Ich, I and I, translated and directed by me with acting students from the theatre department, Tel Aviv University. Last June, we performed this play with professional actors on Zoom. These enterprises inspired a multimedial, surreal, choreographed production of the play at the theatre of Else Lasker-Schüller's birth town, Wuppertal, devised and staged by the Israeli director Dedi Baron, with dancers from the Pina Bausch company.
Shalom Aleichem, Raptevi!
Aleichem Shalom.
Following the successful competition initiated by us and the IPF, the International Playwrights Forum, and devoted to adaptations of stories by the genial humorist Shalom Aleichem, we plan to launch in 2021 in Israel the Shalom Aleichem International Festival of Yiddish Theatre. The festival will include Yiddish productions, movies, cabarets from around the globe and accompanied by an academic conference. The Institute for Jewish Theatre produces the theatre magazine Bama, Stage in Hebrew. The first issue in 2019 was dedicated to the Dybbuk that became famous due to Yevgeny Vakhtangov's mythological production. These days we are excited to launch the 2020 issue of Bama, dealing with creative women and the theatre of the Holocaust. The Israeli ITI issues since 1998 another magazine called Theatron, Theatre, with up to nearly 50 editions. Theatron's policy is pluralistic, trying to illuminate both universal and local performative activity from various angles. Thank you for your attention.